So finally got out here to Ringing Rocks Park here in Pennsylvania, southeast PA. Pretty nice park here to do some crawling. There's just tons and tons of rocks. I don't know how much you can see back there. This is like a boulder field. And it's funny, this boulder field pops up all through this area, different areas along this ridge for many miles. And some of it's public property. That's where we're at here. And I got Buddy with me. He's running around the woods a little bit. And back here at this rock, I call this Homicide Rock. It says there, PO 187, right? That's police lingo for homicide. So yeah, some creative teenager wrote that on there. So anyways, it's for good reason it's called that, because in crawling wise anyways, it's pretty tough. I don't know if you can see that. It's well past 50 degrees. And where I get hung up is at this crack here. If you see any of my other videos, you see me struggle with it. And I don't think this is... So the changes I made, you can see the tires there are different. I weighted the front wheels. I think I'm over a little too far here. Let's back up. I weighted the front wheels, and I don't know if I ran here with these shocks yet or not, but definitely made a few changes since some of those earlier videos. Today it's pretty cold. We're about a week into February, and it's in the 30s today, so tires are probably a little stiff. So I don't know if we can. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is trouble right here, but even just to get to this point, it's not easy. Yeah, we're not gonna get too much past this, I don't think, today. We'll see. I get hung up in here. It changes the angle a little bit, but man, it's like everything's kind of working against you. So this is kind of a different view. You can kind of see. Maybe if I took the body off there, it might do a little better. But I think compared to some of my other videos, I'm definitely higher up on this rock. I barely can make it past the crack. And you see there, I'm going to get past it, but I highly doubt I'm going to get much further than this. So, let's see here. Yeah, see, I got my back wheel sunk in there pretty good. Unfortunately, that raises things up. And now I need to slide over and then get hooked up right there, if I'm going to get up over this guy. Yeah, it's up. And that is going to be all she's going to do. Because if I go over any further to the left, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my tire up over that part of the crack. I don't know if you can see that. So, anyways, compare this to my other video, you'll see that it's a little better, right? So we didn't make it up this high. So definitely the suspension not collapsing in the rear is helping, and those wheel weights there, that low melt in the front is helping. But yeah, I don't know if maybe a little bit softer foam in the rear would help this out, because I'm not flipping over backwards with traction, right? I'm just spinning my wheels, so that tells me that if I'm not flipping over backwards, I could get more grip out of a tire, you know? If I'm flipping over backwards, like I'm about to do now, that tells me I'm getting a grip, but my CG is no good. But man, we're like, I don't know how that, you can kind of eyeball it on that tree there where we're at. We're probably at 50 degrees, but see, the thing is, I'm hung up on that crack. So I'll give it another minute or two. I don't know where my dog is. Let's see if we can find Buddy. Hey, Buddy, come. There he is. Here he comes. Yeah, he's not much of a crawler, Buddy. He's not really a 3S crawler. He's more like a 6S 10th scale basher. But anyways, he likes being out this time of year. He loves being out any time of year, but in the winter time he's running, and that's how he does to keep warm. So enough jabbering. I'm going to try to get this up this thing. We can just get a little bit of grip on there. I am stuck good here. If I can maybe English it a little bit. Oh boy. Now we're right back to where we were, right? It's just not going to do it. I'm losing my front end there. That's the only other thing we could try is getting way down in this crack here and coming over this way a little bit, right there. And then you sink down in there, you're about to tip over towards me. Maybe I can get in. Anyways, I don't think we're going to do it here. But if you compare this to that other video, I was flipping and flopping all over the place, right? So anyway, we'll go on the other side of this rock here. I'll show you. I don't think I ever did a video on what's on the other side here, but that's pretty interesting. Over here, you can kind of test your side hill as well on this, but we'll go up and over this hump here if we can. And then you got this. It's just pretty cool. We'll go down it, and then there we go, on the wheels. So you have this, let me see where Buddy is. Hey Buddy, come, let's go. That is, I'm telling you, that is a good dog. So this is kind of a fun little spot here where you can get, I try to go as far to that crack as I can. It's very similar to the other side where you're right on the limit. We'll try to go right over it this time. Yeah, so I'm going to tip over. Doesn't look that steep, I'm sure, on the video here, but it's pretty steep. And I'm just losing my front wheel there. If I can get that tire to come down, we'll be good. Flip over. For whatever reason, they get better traction on this side of the rock. And I don't know if you can see that, but I've got the camera pretty level. Now we're going to tip. We're tipping here. Get that. There we go. Oh, the camera's moving here. I got this Mickey Mouse rig here clamped onto my controller. So now we got side hill and vertical at the same time. Not even really sure what to do. I'm going to catch this thing if it tips there. All right, you get the idea. That's a tough line. So we'll just go straight up and hug that crack. So if you hug it, you can get up and over. And now we're on the other side here. See if we can use my soft dig, get a good turn here. Now I'll have to back up. You can see that. You can see that back wheel slipping. Let me pull around And now I'm right down the side here. A lot of times I'll just leave that, soft dig go and just go and drive it around till I need it, till I need to lock them up. There's another rock here. This one's a lot easier. We can crawl on this guy all day. It's a fun little thing to do here is, see all that graffiti? Isn't that something? Yeah. You got, I don't know, if you're into graffiti, I would say if you got something to say, get some courage, right? Put it on the side of a bridge or something. I mean, what kind of courage does it take to come here in the middle of the woods with nobody around and paint up a bunch of rocks? I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I think graffiti belongs on the side of a bridge. Nah, just kidding. I want to encourage that activity. So, anyways, here you guys. Here you got that soft dig. Get right around the corner here. We can go around and then hug this side here. See if we can get this without tipping over. I usually tip over here. There we go. Anyways, you're getting the idea. This is a pretty fun little rig. So we got the rear open now. I got a guy coming up on me here. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna have to get this dog, so we'll catch you later.